So Toledo was a good outing for us on Friday evening. We came out, I think, took care of business right off the bat, and that was kind of one of our biggest focuses after the week of practice was coming out strong and just executing well offensively and defensively. And we definitely did that. Starting off with our serve throughout the whole match, we did have some serving errors, I believe, but we also I think stressed them out by taking some more chances with being aggressive with that serve. But offensively, came out firing. We knew we had some advantages at the net with blocking matchups, and our hitters definitely took advantage of that as well. We passed pretty well, but most importantly, I think just offensively did some really smart decisions. Our middles were up in counterattack, and they were making good choices on when to be aggressive and when to tip, and we were scoring with the off-speed shots as well. So the big reason why we came out that 3-0 win and we kept pushing. We knew Toledo played better second and third sets, which they did. They limited their errors a little bit more. But we really took care of our side of the court from there on out and didn't focus too much on what they were doing. We just kept doing on our jobs defensively and offensively. So we slowed down what we thought would be their strengths offensively with their middle right side attack. I think we even might have taken out their right side attacker and they had to put a sub in and held them to a low hitting percentage overall. So just I think overall strong performance. Our offense picked it up. Defensively we executed well and took advantage of opportunities and served and passed well too. The following evening, we played at Ball State, which is a tough place to play. They're a really strong program. We came out, we're a little bit flat, and I think they were really on, and that was partially maybe from our end, not providing the right game plan, maybe defensively. For us as staff, we looked at some things, maybe made some of the wrong decisions on who to key on with their players, but they all hit at a high clip. So it wasn't really, I don't think, one person or one play, but it was definitely just kind of all together. We had to serve tougher. They're strong. I've always been a strong defensive and passing team, and just at our blocks. So there was a lot of balls that they were hitting off of our blocks that were scoring points. So definitely looking to. I think that was a common theme throughout our preseason or our first half of the MAC conference. So there's some things we're going to be looking at here this week. Maybe making some changes with our block. We did respond after that, and I think that's one of the nicest things that we saw from that match. Where we talk a lot about throughout the season and throughout each match is getting better every set. So we definitely did that. Offensively, we got better in that third set. We limited them. I think cut their hitting percentage in half, and we were right there. And that happened a couple times this first half of the MAC conference where we've lost some close sets. So we're kind of looking at those and seeing what the difference is to kind of get us over the hump, to say, and get those wins against those really good teams. So I think we took a lot, from this weekend. We got a good road win for the first one in the conference, which is a good confidence builder. But we really, I think for us, we know we have expectations to play better against good teams. So that's something that we're looking to do here this weekend. You got Northern Illinois and Western Michigan, who are two of the top on the West, along with Ball State. So we're going to have to step up our game and execute a little bit better on both sides of the ball. I think it's offensively and defensively. I think this weekend we had some good performances with some hitters. Liz was definitely solid again for us in a bright spot. She's been much improved over the past year. I think defensively she was strong offensively last year, but one of her keys for us is the amount of blocks she's getting and how she's making other offenses kind of change up what they want to do. I think another bright spot was, Challen had a great weekend defensively. She made a lot of big plays for us, and we're going to try to find ways to get her to touch more volleyballs as well. So maybe change up our defensive scheme so that people are hitting at her a little bit more. But I think just overall, we've really got to come together as a group and just kind of decide on the things that that we do well. We got to make sure we're keeping those and not forgetting about what we do well. If another team is stressing us out with what they do on their side, so it's going to be a big weekend. We're happy to be home. We were the only MAC program, or the only MAC team this first half to only be home for 2 matches out of the 8. So we're going to be home for 6 out of 8 now. So looking forward to bigger and better things.